Dude, so that fight.
So I feel differently now that I've watched all the...
Same.
All right, let me know what you think about it.
Okay, so at first I didn't really think it was, because you don't want to think it's fixed.
Right, when you watch it live, right?
Yeah. Now, we didn't get to see the first 2 rounds either.
No,
that was messed up.
Well, we missed part of the first round and then the whole second and third round.
But there's things I'm seeing now, and I'm like, we did see the one part. When Jake Paul hugged him, we did see that. And then all of a sudden, Tyson's like, it's like he whispered in his ear, and then Tyson was like, yeah, I got you. Like that, because he tapped him like that.
So afterwards. I saw those like clips and people like commenting and conspiracy theorists and saying how this must be when Jake Paul was like, hey, slow it down. Because I remember at the beginning of the fight, he came out on fire. Mike Tyson came out pumped up.
Yeah. And
then it cut out because it was Netflix.
Yeah. But there was another one that I saw today, which I didn't see, but somebody slowed it down. And so if you're Jake Paul, right? So you be Jake Paul and stand a little bit like this, right? So he had his fist, but he had him down like this. And Tyson went like this, and then just went like that.
That's weird.
I mean, he would have knocked him out with that.
So I saw something similar when Jake went in to go for he went overhead right with hook, which is like a power punch.
Right.
Kind of missed him. And he was wide open. Mike Tyson come in to give him an uppercut, and there was no uppercut at all. And that was like he's won fights. Like, there's clips of him winning fights. They played it right afterwards, doing the same thing, and he would come in and counter with it.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. And if he's like this, that means that he's coming this way. Tyson's open with his right uppercut.
Is it true? Because I don't know this for a fact. I'm going by what I read on the internet. But it's like they said that there was like Tyson was not allowed to, if he knocked Paul out in the first 2 rounds, it was in the contract that he wouldn't get paid.
Really?
Now I don't know. I mean that's what I read, but I can't. I mean it's on the internet, so I don't know what's real and what's not.
Yeah, I don't know that. I didn't hear that. That seems ridiculous.
I mean, it said the fight was going to be legitimate after I forget exactly what round. I think it was 2 rounds. Like on the 3rd round, a knockout would be considered legitimate.
So you heard that?
Like it was announced in the actual fight.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all. But then why would Tyson come out so hard in the first round?
It's Tyson. I mean, that's what he,
Maybe that's why he had to be reminded about it?
Yeah. I just think it's a shame.
You can't brag that you're not this dude out if you're not given the ability to fight his way.
The other thing I thought was really weird was the way that Jake, like I understand, like he bowed to him, I respected that and everything, like I really did. However.
How great would have been if Mike Tyson would have just clocked him when he did
How's that feel now? That would have been great. But no, but I respected that, but at the same time, I'm like, that didn't seem normal. Like to do it in a fight. Like why wouldn't you do that after the fight was over?
I'm Tyson. I couldn't help myself.
The thing I lost all respect for was Logan Paul at the end of the fight, after the fight was over. When he said, MF'er, I'll knock you out.
Oh, yeah, come on.
I was like, you didn't need to say that.
Yeah, he could have been like,
yeah.
No way, my brother did it, I'm good. Yeah. He could have handled it a better way.
And I don't know what Logan Paul thinks, but your brother is way better boxer than you.
Yeah, I feel like that those two fought that Jake would whoop his butt.
Yeah, I think they should.
Yeah, I think that would be the fight everybody needs to see, especially with his running mouth against Tyson.
Yeah.
Have Tyson train him.
Yeah.
Not Jake, or not Logan, but Jake.
Yeah. But then, did Tyson train him at one point?
I don't know. There's so many things going on.
Something. And did you notice that Jake said, your whole like I love your whole family and all that stuff at the end of the thing and everything? I'm like, oh, see, they know each other.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
They had this conversation. Yeah. So I'll give Jake credit where credit's due. He's the ultimate promoter.
He is.
Promoted a fake fight, made millions of dollars off of a fight that's not even going to be real.
Yeah.
And they went out there, they threw punches, so it was real-ish. But it was when everybody says compares to WWF or WWE wrestling, that's why. Yes, they're out there doing physical things and people are getting hurt and things happen.
They're getting punched in the face.
But if it's somewhat, this might not have been scripted, but there are rules that we didn't know about, then it's being misled is what it was. It wasn't what it was. And everybody felt that they got fraud out of it. Now, my theory was, I enjoyed 2 really good fights. The women's fight was phenomenal. The end of the fight before that I watched was really good. So I watched 2 good boxing matches.
Which actually does bring up a point, because I think that also part of it is a bit of a I don't know exactly what to call it, but like a letdown, because the immediate previous fight was such a slugfest with like
That's true.
so much carnage, and then the big main event was essentially love taps from a guy who's known for being
Yeah,
kind
there
of
was a couple hard hits
the ring.
in that fight, but not very many of them.
No. There was that one. He got him. Tyson got him in early
and that
on.
was the other thing. There was a few rounds that I noticed that Tyson didn't even throw a punch.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Like he didn't even throw a punch.
There's a lot there, but there was also a lot of pausing going on. We had to switch
That
rooms.
is true. It was an ugly fight because we couldn't even watch it steady.
Yeah,
so
that
we,
fight
yeah.
But my whole point was I saw 2 good fights, at least the end of one, and then a whole entire good fight.
That woman's
And then I got to hang out with a buddy on a Friday night and watch
Yeah.
some boxing. So for that aspect of it, it was cool, and I'm not mad about it.
Start earlier though.
I wish that his fight would have been like 9:30.
Yeah, because I mean that was late, and like we
Yeah.
said,
I had figured he was on the West Coast with that late of a start time.
yeah, it wasn't.
I didn't know it was
an hour
Central.
later.
And that what's a shame about that is like I know for me it's hard for me to stay up that late because I usually go to bed around 10 o'clock. But it's like not just that. You're having now what's Tyson 58, 59?
Yeah, 58.
58 years old. He's fighting that, and that would have been an hour earlier. But still, they
Still,
didn't get
it's
over.
tired,
What time
yeah.
was it? Was it 12:30?
Yeah, it was late.
Well,
It
Something
was
like
late. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the fight probably didn't start till 11. That's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's old man time. You're in
That's
bed
I
by
mean,
now.
the fight didn't even start at 11. It didn't start till after midnight
The fight?
for us.
The fight started
Nah,
before
the
that.
fight started before.
No, it started after midnight. It 100% did.
Yeah, I don't know. I've looked it up with time. I feel that you're not right on that.
Yeah, maybe 11:30.
I will acquiesce back to 11:50. That's as far back as I'll go.
I don't know.
It was definitely around midnight or after
I
midnight.
don't know.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just see something here. Let me just see if there was. Hey, I got home today. That was today. It was yesterday. We texted too much, Larry.
Yeah, I don't remember to tell you the truth. I know it was late, Tom. I know.
No,
that.
yeah, I didn't write anything that night.
I just think that it's like it should be earlier in the day than that, especially if you're gonna have a.
Nah, it should have been. Their fight should have started at 9:30, 10 o'clock our time would have been fine. 10:30 our time would have been fine. And then it's over by 11:30, not a big deal. But it was over after midnight. I know that for a fact.
There was a lot of boxers that I saw that commented and stuff on Twitter that were saying stuff about like how many times Jake puts his arms down, and like he that's why they feel that Tyson it was fixed because
Yeah.
Tyson would have lit him up because how
Well,
many
good for
times.
Tyson because I feel like he deserves a payday.
Yeah.
He's a legend in the sport, and take your $20 million, dude, and be happy.
And I'll tell you what, I still don't say that Jake's a slouch.
No, by no means, by no
He's
means.
got a lot of power and he's decent boxer. I just don't think that he's, he boxed somebody that's equivalent.
Here's the thing, though, with him starting these and showing what he can do for promotions and showing how much money he can get the boxers paid.
Well, he said that.
That champ day will want to come out and box him just because he wants to make that money.
Didn't he say that about one person wanted to fight him and he said something about like, yeah, well, he needs me. I don't need him.
Yeah, that's a champ.
And that's the thing,
That's
yeah.
the title holder right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And it's true, though.
Yeah.
He's like Dom King, but he's in there fighting.
Mm-hmm.
King?
Don King.
But
Yeah.
he's up there, he's in there fighting
That guy
instead
looked
of...
like a troll, one of them troll dolls.
Yeah,
with hair straight up like that. Yeah. But yeah.
But he's doing both, and good for him.
Oh yeah, love him or hate him,
He's doing great things.
he's good for the sport of boxing.
He got
for
those
sure.
2 women paid more than any other women fighter ever in the history
And
of
I'll tell you
boxing
what,
twice.
they're the only ones that I saw that really earned their money.
Well,
no, that's two dudes.
That's
There's two dudes.
right. I came in halfway through. Yeah,
Right before them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forget what their names were.
me too. But they were going pretty good.
They were good. Yeah, they were both lit up too. Their eyes and
Yeah, not like the what's her face,
oh,
man.
oh my gosh, I never seen a cut so big.
Even I feel that she got kind of jail. I feel like she should have won the fight.
I know, right? I think so.
The headbutt I don't think was advert, but she kept on doing it over and over again.
Yeah.
So it could be how she boxes, but things happen.
Yeah.
But you got to put it down, and I feel like that she held her own the entire boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is? The entire fight.
Yeah.
I should say that.
Yeah.
Boxing
No, I
match
think
sounds weird.
match was okay.
Yeah, but
It was
fight
okay.
sounds better.
Yeah.
The entire fight is just even easier.
Yeah. And
It's like 3 less syllables.
Like I said,
2 less syllables.
that was probably one of the best fights that I've seen in a really
It
long
was a really
time.
good fight. I knew it was going to be. So I was watching.
She threw 300 some punches as opposed to the other
She
ones.
landed a whole bunch too. So watching the Netflix mini series, there was a 3-part series leading up to the fight.
Right.
Watching that made me really want to see that girl fight.
Right.
Because
Oh no, I remember you telling me about that.
yeah.
You watched that and you said, yo, these two girls are gonna fight.
and it's gonna
be really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
And it was really good.
I forgot how much I like boxing until I watched that match.
They want to fight. I think the one that lost wants to fight again.
I don't blame her.
About 6 months when that eye heals up. Yeah, that was the ugliest thing I ever
But
seen.
it was. I forgot how much I like boxing.
Right.
Because it was so much fun to sit there and watch it.
Right.
But with that being said, you know, like even more than boxing,
What?
Mario Party, and I think tonight one of the nights we need to get it on.
Yeah, well, I'm already in the lead, so I'm not really worried about it too much because I'm leading 2-1 to 1. So I can lose one,
It just
but you
takes
guys.
one though to tie it up.
Really?